It's just your regular wood on the side, just your regular. I think that's pine or something. Just real cheap wood. I like it better than this one over here, because this knife right here, if you look at it real close, you can see pixels. That's actually printed onto the wood. You gotta look out for that. That ain't a real cut of wood. They printed that on there. Here's I don't even know how to describe this one. It's probably the biggest piece of junk I own. It's got a gator on it or a crocodile. I don't know which one. I can't tell them apart. The blade says 038702, stainless china. When I dropped this on the carpet, it literally, when I was doing a video review of this knife, I had to stop during the video, and when I did, I dropped it on the carpet, and the knife, this gator popped off, this side popped off, and flew across the floor when it dropped on the carpet. And so I knew then that it wasn't very well made. The blade is just paper thin. I mean, I could break this blade with my hand if I wanted to. I don't want to, though, because I paid $3.50 for it, free shipping. So, yeah, there it is. I was going to resell it, but it ain't worth nothing now that it's broke. Here was my ADC knife forever when I was younger. This is an outdoor series knife. You can get these at a lot of the shops here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. These $4.50 new. They've probably gone up since then. It was about 5 years ago when I got it. Got it at a rock shop. It's a pretty nice looking knife. Got a little bit of the brass coming off there. Or a little bit of the fake brass coming off, but that's okay. Next up is one of my best purchases I've ever made. This is it's called a fish knife, and it's not the company fish knife from the 50s and 40s and 60s, around that area. This isn't that. They just say fish knife on the box. And I haven't worn it out this bad. It's from Pakistan, but it's worn out pretty rough. I got it for $2 at the flea market, cash, no trade. It's got the walnut grips. I like that. Blade's pretty sharp, so it's a good little knife, and it won't fail on you. You know, this lock has never failed me, and I've been using this one for a year and a half. Next up is the knife I showed you earlier. It's a fake buck knife with the printed wood on there pretty much. I paid $5 for this off of eBay. It's got the handles or whatever this is, bolster or whatever you want to call it. That's made out of some kind of pot metal or tin or something. And the blade painted as, it says stainless, but it's made out of some kind of pot metal too. Here's one of my fastest opening lockbacks. It's a nice little knife. I like the thumb studs. Ambidextrous, so it's I can use it with either hand. That's handy. Belt clip fits on my belt real well. Got this one for $1. It was listed for $5, but I traded him a knife. I paid $1 free shipping for off of eBay. Next up are my airport pawn knives. I got these at Airport Pawn down the road in Hot Springs for free. He gave them to me. So they're good looking little knives. They're just little Maxim folders, really. Next up is my Frost Cutlery Maltese knife. Paid $3 for this one, even on eBay. It opens up pretty fast sometimes. That hit is right. Partially serrated. Nice knife. The plastic seems like it's better quality than some of these cheap plastics you find on them, so I like it. Next up is a knife I paid 50 cents for. It's rusted out. It's busted up. It's all serrated. It's rattly. The thumb stud's gone. It's probably one of the roughest knives I've ever had, besides some of my antiques. Like, well, I got an old by the company K-bar. It's not like you think of the K-bar. You know, it's just a little folded pocket knife K-bar. It's the roughest knife I've ever owned. I'll show it in another video. But that's just, I think this is just a little Maxim too. No, it's just stainless china, but here's a nice little knife I got for $2 at the flea market. It says China on it, kind of rattles a little bit. It's pretty neat though, you know, for $2. I ain't gonna complain too bad. It ain't very hefty though. I wouldn't use it too much. Here we're getting into the miniature knives. This is a little, I call it a fake buck because it looks like a little buck knife, but it's just stainless Pakistan. Another little stainless Pakistan that the blade has actually been ground down on. This one's just all messed up. You can try to pop that in, but it still rattles like crazy. For all these knives, I usually pay $1 a piece, $1 to $2 a piece. This one's my nicest of them all. It says 13057 stainless Pakistan on the blade. Nice little knife. Real nice little knife. Another one. Here's a knife I got for $1.10 free shipping off of eBay a few days ago. Fully serrated. Got the nice lanyard. I like it. Here's one of your little 50-cent Jaguars. You can buy them any little convenience store, 50 cents. It's 3/4 serrated. Then here's my it's just a little basic one. I actually paid $4 for this because I got when I was younger and I didn't know what knives were worth. I was pretty young actually. I paid $4 for it at the flea market. It's worth about 50 cents, but it's held up pretty well. It actually broke on me. It broke all the way backwards, and I had to take it apart and put it back together here a few years ago, and it works again. I got it working again. And finally, here's the baby. This is a Parker Cutlery Company. It looks like it was actually something fancy when it was new. It's kind of a pearl finish too. I got it in a big old lot full of knives. I paid like a few dollars for. So then I'll show you something else out of that lot. It was a really good lot. That's not why I bought the lot. This K-bar here, and that's not the roughest K-bar I have. This case here. This case I got in the lot. I paid $21 for the lot, and I got like 16 knives. And that's with shipping and everything. So I did pretty good on it. Alright guys, well thanks for spending your time with me today. I hope I ain't too much of a redneck for you, and I hope my voice don't bother you. But anyway, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment to Unboxing USA 1234. I got a bunch of videos coming out pretty soon. And I'll just show you a sneak peek of a video coming out real soon. This is what's going to be in it. Little Skinner knife. My first Skinner knife I ever had. Alright, thanks.